Feet are hip distance apart, knees are bent. Bringing those hands in front of you. Take a nice deep inhale to grow tall. As you exhale, curve through the spine, just finding a very minor roll back. Inhale, hold. As you exhale, roll on up to standing and trickle through the spine to grow tall. Inhale, hold. Exhale, scoop out the belly, rocking to the backs of the sitting bones. Inhale. Exhale, coming on up, just like that. Take two more, just getting a little bit of an activation through the low belly. Nice sense of ease in the shoulders. Last one, inhale. Exhale, come on down and hold. Right arm lifts up, exhale. Inhale, lowering, left arm, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, easy in the neck. Exhale, tightness across the low belly. One more on each side. Feeling that strong sensation through the front side of the body. Take one more. Come all the way up. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, feet together, knees apart, take a forward fold. Just getting warm here, not supposed to be a ton of work. I promise we will get into it. Walk the hands over to the right, kissing the right knee, pressing your left hip down into the mat. Softening through the low back here. Walking the hands through center and over to the other side. Keep pressing that right hip down. Take two more breaths. Sinking a bit deeper. Walking those hands center and rolling up to seated. Extend the legs out in front of you. Coming into your seated spinal twist here. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, and as you exhale, we twist. Turning on that Pilates exhale as if you're blowing out a candle through pursed lips to help engage the deep transverse here. One more. We're gonna add on. Inhale, center. As you exhale, we twist to the right. Reach to the outer edge of your right foot. Forward fold. Inhale, unravel, grow tall. Exhale, twist and reach forward. Forward fold. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, twist and forward fold. Inhale. As you carry on with this, notice if one leg gets a bit longer with that rotation. Try and stabilize through the pelvis, tightening across the low belly to maintain that stability. One more. Coming back to center, release the arms down. Come on up to your hands and knees. Shoulders are on top of wrists, hips on top of knees. Push the floor away, growing tall through the top of the head. Tuck the toes under. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, hover the knees off the mat. Inhale, the knees lower down. Exhale, the knees hover. One more. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, hover the knees and hold. March the feet, right and left. Right and left. Push the floor away, spreading the fingers wide, tightening across the low belly. Feeling the strength not only in the thighs a little bit, but mostly in the deep core for 8, 7, 6. Breathing here in 4, 3, 2. Step the feet back into a plank, choosing to lower onto the knees or choosing to hold into your plank. Shoulder taps, right hand to left shoulder, left to right. Opposite hand to shoulder taps. Nice and slow, focus on maintaining stability across the low belly. You can widen the feet if you feel a lot of rocking happening in the hips. For 4, 3, 2, back to center, holding 8, 7, grow tall through the top of the head, out through the heels, tight across the low belly, lower the knees. Hips to heels, child's pose, let it go. Rolling up to kneeling. Bring the backs of the hands onto the mat to help release those wrists, create a bit of space. To make this a bit deeper, you can always walk the hands forward, just releasing any tension there. Bringing the hands back up to the top of the mat. One more thing on the hands and knees here, and then we'll move on. Tuck the toes under, take an inhale. As you exhale, push the floor away with your hands, puffing up the upper back, and then hover the knees. Rotate the knees to the right. Exhale. Inhale, the knees coming back to center. Exhale, the knees point to the left, rotating, and inhale, coming back to center. As you continue with this a few times, notice if you shift your weight backward. Keep your weight more and more forward over the arms. Deep contraction for the core here. Good mobility for the back. One more each side. Bring the knees to point to the right and hold. Holding 4, holding 3. Grow tall through the top of the head. Point the knees to the left, holding for 4, 3. Shift your weight forward toward the mirrors. Back to center. Child's pose. Let it go. Very nice. Take your time rolling on up to seated. Let's get to work. So you have your weighted balls with you. They are entirely optional. At any point, if you want to do any exercise without the weighted balls, you do it without the weighted balls. That's all good. Feet are hip distance apart here and reaching those hands forward. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back to hold. Float the right leg up and then the left. Exhale with the right. Exhale with the left. Thinking of the belly coming in and wide. Imagining that belt across the low belly. Only 4 more here. Exhale for 4 and 3 and 2. Option the feet are down or the feet are up. Arms open and close. Exhale, inhale. The feet can be resting on the floor or floating here. Easy in the neck. Keep growing tall, lifting the sternum up toward the ceiling. Curving in the low back. Tightness across the low belly. Shoulders pressing away from the ears. Out to the side with the arms and hold. Circle 8, 7, 6. Breathing here. In 4. Reverse direction for 8. And 6. Breathing here. Reverse direction for 4. 3, 2. Reverse direction for 4. 3. Almost done. 2 circles. Reverse. Reverse. Singles. We circle 1 and 2. 1 and 2. For 4 and 3. Last 2. Feet together. Knees apart. Forward fold. Let it go. Growing tall, come on up to seated. Last thing here before we lay down on your back, bring those hands together, elbows wide. Inhale, exhale, curving back. Twist to the right and center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to right. Inhale, center. Option, make more of a figure 8 with those arms. Rotating, making those arms a lot bigger. As you twist toward the right, you could lift your right leg up and lower it down, left, or keep those legs up. Good. Maybe even a little bit of mobility, lowering and lifting those legs for 4 and 3. 2 more. Coming back to center, feet up or down, twisting to the right, to the left, to the right, double time. Opening up that chest, keeping those elbows wide for 4, 3, over to the right and pulsing for 8, 7, 6. Open up those elbows. Good, easy in the psoas and the hip flexors. Switch, 8. Thinking of rib to opposite hip. Pilates, exhale. Switch, last 4, 3, 2, to the other side. 4, 3, 2, back to center. Inhale. Exhale, laying down on your back. Place those weights down. Let it go. Give yourself a yawn stretch here. Reach out of the fingers, out of the toes. Open up through the front side of the body. Take a huge breath in. And as you exhale, bend the knees, placing the soles of the feet into the mat. Bring your right hand onto the mat, even more comfortably onto the ball beside your right hip. Bring the left hand behind the head. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the chin slightly toward the chest and lift the upper body, looking toward your knees. Your left hand is holding your head. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Think of this as a C side bend, not a rotation. So we're not twisting here, but we're bringing your right rib toward your right hip. Nice. Thinking more of that side bending action. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Good. Lift the upper body a little higher, little pulse. 8, 7, 6. Breathing here. In 4, 3, 2. Side bend and hold. 4. Little further. 3. Little further. 2. And 1. Come back to center, releasing down. Float that right knee up. Inhale as you are. As you exhale, lift the upper body and begin to connect your left elbow to your right knee. Good. Holding here. Option, you can open up. Inhale, everything opens. Exhale, elbow and knee connect. Same side. Inhale and exhale. Option, keep that connection. Float the left leg and rock up and up to seated and back down. Maintaining the connection between your elbow and your knee. Inhale and exhale. Whether you've chosen to rock or open and connect each time, totally up to you. You could also float your left leg in that 90 degrees. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Good. Getting slightly deeper into the connection of those internal obliques. For 4 and 3. 2 more. Last one. Resting here, let it go. Bringing those hands and maybe the weighted balls up to the ceiling. Bring your legs up to a tabletop position. Inhale, open the right arm and the left leg. You can keep that left knee bent or it can be straight. Exhale, bring it all together. Inhale, opposite arm to leg. Exhale, bring it all together. Inhale as you open and exhale as you close. Maintaining the head resting on the floor for now so that you can get really deep into that deep transverse abdominis. Think of pressing the rib cage strongly down into the mat, maintaining a sense of ease in the neck. Good. It's not the best name. It's called a dead bug, but it does kind of get the picture across, doesn't it? Inhale as you open and exhale as you close. If you're feeling pressure in the low back or in the neck, the range of motion is too big. Shorten the range of motion. Focus on pushing the rib cage down into the floor. Option both arms and legs. Everything opens and everything closes. Inhale and exhale, just like that. Good. Keep focusing on that rib cage grounding down. We want a little bit of space underneath the low back, between the low back and the mats. We're not pushing the low back down, but we want to continue to focus on pressing that rib cage into the floor. 2 more. 1 on either side, or if you're doing both arms and legs at the same time. Place those weights off to the side, lower the soles of the feet down. Left hand is on your weighted ball, right hand behind the head. Feet are grounded on the mat. Exhale, lift the upper body. Inhale to hold. Exhale, side bend, rocking over to that left side and center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Focus on side bending here. Trying to think of bringing left rib and left hip closer together. All of the weight of your head is resting in your hand, keeping the elbow wide. Exhale. See if you can increase that range of motion, going a little further toward the side. Exhale and inhale. Good. 2 more. Reach and hold. Little pulse going further and further and further each time. Challenge yourself to increase that range of motion. 8 more, just like that, little further. 8, 7, 6. Feeling that fire on the left side. Back to center. Releasing down. Inhale, extending that left leg. Exhale, elbow, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, open, and exhale to close. Option, maintain the connection between the elbow and the knee, extending that right leg, rocking up and back, keeping the connection between your elbow and knee the whole time. Good. Just like that. Last 6 reps here of your choice. Building a deeper sense of balance and coordination between the right and the left sides. Last one. Coming back to center. Reaching the feet up to the ceiling. Bring the hands onto your legs. You can keep the upper body on the mat, or exhale, lift the upper body, reaching those hands toward the shins. Lower the right leg toward the floor. Pull the left leg overhead. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulling the left leg overhead. Just keep switching, alternating into your scissor. Thinking of the legs moving in opposing directions. So you're pulling one leg overhead, actively stretching the hamstring as the other leg reaches toward the floor. Remember, you can keep the head down on the mat if you prefer. For 4, 3, 2, holding the right leg, keep the left leg coming up and down. Exhale, inhale, up and down. 4 more just like that. For 4, and 3, 2, holding the left, lowering and lifting the right. Coming up and down. Exhale, inhale, up and down. For 4, 3, can you lift the upper body a little higher to take the tension off the neck? Switching legs for 4, 3, 2, switching legs for 4, 3, 2, lift a little higher, singles, here we go, switch, single, switch, single, switch, switch. Pick up that pace for 8 more reps. In 8, and 6, in 4, 3, 2, and 1, releasing down. Beautiful. Feet are hip distance apart. Ground those feet down onto the floor. Exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale, hips lower down. Exhale, hips lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Good. Pressing down into those heels. Thinking of the knees reaching toward the mirror. Maintaining a sense of ease in the neck. This time, lift and hold. Good. Begin to tap your toes. Right toes, left toes. Right toes, left toes. Right and left. Just like that. Pressing the heels down to help engage a little deeper into the hamstring and glute. 4 more taps. Keep those heels grounded. Holding here. Bring the left knee into the chest. Inhale, the hips lower. Exhale, the hips lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Single leg bridge. 2 more. This time, lift and hold. That left leg extends toward the mirror and then bend knee to chest. Inhale out, exhale, knee to chest. Coming out and in. For 4, 3, extend and hold. Pulse the left leg down and down. Can you lift the hips a little higher? Feeling that fire in the back of the right leg. For 4, 3, 2, hold. Take 1 more breath in. Lower the left foot, lower the hips. Cross right ankle over left knee. Pull the legs into your chest, opening up those glutes. Beautiful. Lowering the feet down and lifting the hips up to hold. This time the right knee comes into the chest. Inhale, the hips lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips. See if you can use a little bit more control, taking more time to find a bigger range of motion. Lifting the hips higher than you thought you could. Lift and hold. That right leg extends long to the mirror and then bend knee to chest. Inhale out and exhale, bend. Can you lift the hips higher? Maybe, maybe not. For 4, 3, 2, extend to the mirror, hold, pulsing down and down. Try and feel resistance as you're pushing the leg through water. Good, lift the hips a little higher. For 8 and 6, lots of energy here. You got this. 4, higher, 3, 2, and 1. Left ankle over right knee, pull the legs into the chest. Okay, we'll start facing Queen Street here. You might want to use a ball. You might not want to use your ball. It's all good. Lay on your side. So you're laying on your arm. We're trying to lift your rib cage up. If anyone feels like they'd like to double the mat underneath your hip bone, you could do so. The weighted ball might be resting on your leg. You'll have better balance with the hand in front of your sternum. So whatever feels better for you. As you exhale, we're going to flex the feet, lift the rib cage off the floor, lifting the left leg. Sorry, how about the right leg? And then the left, and lower them toward together. Exhale up, inhale down. So top leg, bottom leg, lower them together. Top, bottom, lowering together. We're keeping the head resting here so there's no tension in the neck whatsoever. The rib cage lifts up, easy in that neck. If you're feeling like you'd like more challenge, that weight can rest on your leg or not. Both legs at the same time. The feet lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Keeping those ankles together. Choose to maybe point the feet on the way up and then flex the feet on the way down or not. If you feel cramping in the calves or in the feet, flex your feet and also drink more water. Good. Lift the legs and pulse the legs up and up and up and up. Good. Inhaling and exhaling just like that. For 8 and 6. In 4, 3, 2, lift and hold. Upper body lifts up. Everything lowers. Exhale, lift the legs and the upper body. Exhale, lift, rolling that hand toward your right ankle. Toning into that side body. Good. Can you move slower with a bigger range of motion? Exhale as everything lifts away from the floor, and inhale as you lower everything down. 2 more. This time, lift and hold. Holding here. Pulse the legs up and up and up. Good. Just for 4, 3, 2, hold the legs, pulse the upper body. Just a little, just a tiny pulse, and holding here. Maybe let go of your left arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come up onto your left elbow. In your side plank, your left knee can be bent. You can stagger the feet or you can stack the legs. Side plank. Lift up into that side plank. Option to have your weighted ball in the right arm. As you exhale, wrap underneath the rib cage. Inhale, unravel, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, wrapping around the body, and inhale, opening up. Good. Exhale, rotate, and inhale to open. 2 more. Last one. Unravel and hold. Lower the hips to the mat and lift the hips up. Option, your hand can lower and lift as well. Hips lower down, hips lift up. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Lift up and hold. Pulse those hips up to the ceiling. Choosing to look forward or down, whatever feels better in your neck. pushing that floor away, breathing here. For 4, higher 3, higher 2, lift and hold. Take one more big inhale and exhale, releasing down. Lay on your stomach, hands are down by your sides. If you want to hold your weighted balls, you can or not. Feet are wide if your low back is feeling tender. If the low back is feeling good, your feet could be touching. Hands are down by your sides, maybe with the weights, maybe not. Draw the belly away from the mat, draw the pelvis down toward the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, lift upper and lower body, reaching your hands toward the feet. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, everything lifts. Inhale, everything lowers. Try and focus on length here, straightening out through the knees, lengthening out through the toes, and out through the top of the height. Not so much height, but rather length. More challenge, arms out to the sides into a T position or even overhead. You can inhale or exhale on the way up so long as you're breathing. Lift and hold, holding here, making a little starfish. We open and close, open and close. If the arms are overhead, same thing, more challenge. Arms overhead and shoulder height, open and close. Good. Keep drawing the pelvis down toward the mat and drawing the low belly up away from the mat for 4. Arms and legs, 3, 2 more. Arms are wide or narrow, holding here, hold 4, hold 3. Take one more inhale and exhale, releasing down. Take a quick child's pose before we roll on to the other side. Slide your feet toward the bar, so the back of the room, and lay on your right side. So you're still facing Queen Street. Heads are this way, feet are this way, faces are this way. Yeah, tried to make that as difficult for you as possible. It work? Yeah. Okay, so you're resting on your arm here. Your rib cage is trying to lift off the mat, keeping your shoulder and your hip heavy. The legs are stacked. We lift the top leg and then the bottom leg, and they lower together. You could point the toes as you lift and flex the feet as they lower, if you're looking for a little bit more articulation through the ankle. Good. It's really hard to find that rib cage lift while keeping the head heavy, but that's how we're going to help to engage our deep core here, your transverse abdominis. Keeping the shoulders at ease, toning into your obliques here, as well as your inner and outer thighs, your ab and abductors. Both feet at the same time, up and down. Choosing to either have the feet pointed or flexed. Easy in the neck. Exhale as the legs lift, inhale as the legs lower. Good. 4 more here. Lift the legs and hold, adding the upper body, and then everything lowers down. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale up, inhale down. Good, toning in that side body. Notice if your hips are rocking forward and back, try and maintain that stability straight to the side. Good. When you're ready, we'll lift and hold. Little pulse for the legs. Up and up and up and up. Good. Nice deep breaths here. Hold the legs, upper body. 8 and 6. Teeny tiny little pulse in 4. Hold everything. Maybe let go of the right arm. Maybe not. Easier said than done. Good. In 4. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up into your side plank. So your right elbow is down, your right knee can be bent or straight, maybe holding your weighted ball. Find that side plank. As you exhale, we'll wrap around the rib cage and inhale, unravel. Exhale to wrap and inhale to unravel. Good. Finding that deep rotation, working on the serratus here, as well as the obliques, internal and external. Great stability for the shoulder. Good. Creating mobility in the back as well as strength. Last one. Lower the hips. Inhale, hips down. Exhale, hips up. Option, add the arm. Hips and arm lower, and everything lifts up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Almost done with this side body work. Lift and hold. Holding here for 4. Grow tall. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come to kneeling, facing the front of the room. We'll do a little bit of upper body arm work here and finish with core. You're almost done your workout today. Bringing the, you can be standing, you can be seated, you can be kneeling, whatever you want to do. Let's work on that upper body. Really, mostly a distraction. Yeah. From all this core work. Exhale, the arms reach out to the side. Inhale, lower down. Turn the palms up, lifting and lowering. Remember, you can be standing, seated, kneeling, whatever is most comfortable for you. The arms are in your periphery, so you can see the weighted balls, even if you're looking forward. And then we're not allowing the hands to lift higher than shoulder height. If anything, they're a little lower than shoulder height. Helping to tone through the shoulders and the biceps. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Palms to the ceiling, lift and hold, bringing those hands together and apart. Exhale and inhale. Allow the arms to move freely by knitting the rib cage together. Maintain that structure in the front side of the body so that we don't have any movement in the back. 2 more. Bringing the hands to the front, pulling that right elbow back, rotate as you row, and inhale, center. Exhale, pull back, inhale, center. Looking toward that elbow as you twist. Working on a row, so the upper back here, as well as some bicep work. And with that twist, we're getting into the obliques around the rib cage, or those intercostals as well. Nice. Bringing those arms up into a bicep curl. Exhale, inhale. Keeping the wrist long and the elbows narrow. For 4, 3, 2, bend the elbows, hold, elbows coming out and in. Exhale, inhale. Again, with the rib cage, trying to maintain that connection in the front side of the body as you work the chest here. Arms out, shoulder press, up and down. Exhale, inhale. Shoulder work. Good. For 4 and 3, 2. Last one, extend the arms, lower them halfway, lean forward, lifting into a tricep extension. Up and down, lift and lower, up and down. Palms pointing up to the ceiling, long line through the back of the neck. 2 more, lift and hold, little pulse, up and up and up and up. Deepening your breath here. Last 4, 3, lift and hold, take a breath, and releasing here. Big shoulder roll. Final little bit of upper body work today. Arms out to the sides, circling those arms for 8. In 4, turn the palms up, reverse. In 4, turn the palms down. 4, turn the palms up. Flip and flop. We turn down and up and down and up. Good. Keep that chest open, a sense of ease in the neck. Good. 8 more, then we're done for 8, 7, 6. Breathe. In 4. Grow tall. Place those down. All right, give those arms a little shake. Let it go. We're almost done with all the hard work today. We're getting there. Bring the hands up to the top of the mat. Step the knees underneath your hips. Tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, knees rest. Exhale, knees hover. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, knees lower, and exhale, knees lift. Two more. Last one. Hover the knees and hold. March the feet back to a plank and forward to a table. Coming out and out and in and in. Out, out, in, in. Keep the shoulders reaching forward over the top of the mat. Last one. Plank and hold on the knees or on the toes. Lower onto your forearms, shifting your weight forward, fingertips, back, heels. Fingertips, heels. You can be on the knees or on the toes. Breathing here for 4, 3, 2. Rock those hips, right and left, right, left, right, left. Deepening that breath. Good. For 8, 6, 4, center hold. Lift the right leg up. 3, 2, and switch. For 4, 3, 2, right leg switches. 4, 3, 2, left leg switches. 4, 3, both feet planted. Remember, you can be on the knees or on the toes. This is the last little bit of work before we stretch. Don't give up. Shift your weight forward, hold. 3, 2, shift your weight back, hold. 3, 2, shift your weight forward, hold. 3, 2, shift your weight back, 4, 3, finish center, 16 seconds, then you're done. Grow tall to the top of the head. Push that floor away, out through the heels. Lengthening, tightening across that low belly. Got 6, 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Got a little stretch coming your way. Do you guys want to lay down for a stretch today? Let's lay down. Lay on your back. I'll turn the lights down a bit. Relax. Hug the knees into the chest, rock a bit from side to side. Open the arms to, oops, so sorry. Cross left ankle over right knee. Pull the legs into the chest, figure 4 position, releasing those glutes. Keep the legs as they are. Open the arms to a T position and lower both legs to the right, laying spinal twist. Don't let go. Softening around the spine, softening around the heart, letting go. Helping to lower your blood pressure here and release through the central nervous system. Let it all go. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, rolling onto your back. Hug the knees. This time, right ankle over left knee. Pull the legs into the chest. Softening through the lower body here. Opening up in the hip. So shaking. Take a nice deep inhale to open the arms and lower both legs toward the left leg spinal twist. Shifting your focus over that right arm to continue the twist all the way from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. Raise that right arm overhead and roll onto your stomach. Feet are wide. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Keep the feet wide. Lift the chest up and just look over one shoulder at a time. Stretching through the stomach and the hip flexors. Lifting that chest up, keeping the feet wide. And just shifting a bit from side to side to open up through the belly. Good. When you're ready, tuck the toes under and pedal the legs out in the downward dog. Maybe shift the hips a bit from side to side. Maybe bend one knee at a time. Walk the hands and the feet toward one another. Keep the knees bent and hold your elbows. Softening the low back. Maybe shift a bit from side to side, creating a bit of space and some decompression in that low back. If you want to feel it more in the low back, bend your knees more. If you want to feel it more in the backs of the legs, straighten the legs more. Bend the knees, slowly roll on up to standing. Head is last. Turn to face the front of the room. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so, so much for joining me tonight. My name is Trisha. If you have any questions at all, don't be shy. We are doing a transfer of apps this week on Wednesday at midnight. So if you are hoping to schedule any classes in, the app, MindBody app, will not work for a short period of time. So make sure you schedule your classes in on Tuesday or before that, which is tomorrow. Yeah? Cool. Thank you so much for joining. More than friends. They are beautiful. You can test out that one if you want. That one's mine. Yeah, they're much grippier. Thanks for coming, Trace. And thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Try and go back to the. Okay. It was working on like earlier, so. Thanks for coming. See you later.
Got all brand new rental mats. I just ordered a couple extra to get the shipping covered.
Oh, yeah.